Today is day 11 of my COVID-19 blog, and something that you may not know about autism is that people with Asperger's and autism have sensory difficulties, so they may struggle with certain smells, sounds, the feel of certain objects, light, or the way certain foods taste. And one of the things for me is when my mum the other week said that I should go and buy some hand sanitizer gel, and my stomach I felt butterflies in my stomach because I can't stand hand sanitizer gel, not because I don't like the smell, but also because I don't like the feel of it on your hands. It feels all slimy. So I decided that what I would do is, whenever I'm near a bathroom or I'm at home, I'll use soap and wash my hands. Now, if I use a bar of soap, then I'm fine with that in the shower, but I don't like using a bar of soap. I just don't like the feel of it, really. So I always try and use like liquid soap. So when I'm washing my hands at home, I use liquid soap out of a bottle because I don't like the feel of the other bar of soap, how it feels all slimy and sticky and dry on your hands. Also, yesterday when I was filming my blog, there was a clock in the room, and ticking clocks and things like ticking radiators really irritate me. So I took it down and put it in the other room until I'd finished, because I was a little bit worried that people might be able to hear the ticking clock on my blog. But also, it would have really put me off if it had been in there whilst I was doing the blog. So that's why I took it down. And also, if I'm in the breakfast room where I filmed the blog yesterday, we've got a big chest freezer that makes a really horrible whirring sound. And again, it's those sounds that really irritate me and can put me off and stop me from being able to concentrate on the things that I'm doing. So I always turn off the chest freezer and turn it back on when I'm finished. Also, yesterday, I had a Zoom chat with about 17 people from the theatre group I go to. So Zoom is basically like Skype. And what we did was, we did a few different activities. So the first activity that we did was, we all had to go and try and find the funniest hat that we had. And another activity we did was, we had to go and find as many blue objects as we could. So, another really great activity to do is, you can get all your friends and family together, if they've got a laptop, and set up a Zoom or a Skype meeting, and then do little challenges with them. So, one of the challenges might be, as I've said, to go and find as many objects that are blue that you can find, or you might have the first person who can go and find a cuddly toy dog, for instance, or the person who can draw the funniest photo of a whale, or something like that. Just little games that you can play over Skype or Zoom with your friends and family. And talking about Zoom, when I was watching The Undateables the other day, I set up my laptop in the corner of the room, and my mum set up her laptop in the corner of her room, in her lounge, and we both set up Zoom. So when we were watching the programme, me and my grandparents, we could see my mum watching the programme on my laptop, and then every time there was an advert in the programme, we could turn the sound on Zoom, and we could have a chat about how we think the programme's going and what we think about it. So that was another thing that you can do if you want to keep in touch with your friends and family. And you've just got to remember to try and stay happy, because happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It's something that you design for the present.